Today's video is a 30-minute practice. It's a slow flow and we'll focus on opening up through the hips and warming up the spine. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. Let's meet in extended child's pose. Big toes come to touch. Bring your knees mats with distance. Let your forehead, your third eye rest right down on your mat. And start to breathe, finding your own rhythm. Just feeling the gentle in and out. Finding a cadence that works well with calming your nervous system. Just allowing yourself to unlearn what you think that you're supposed to be doing on your mat and relearning what you need right now. So being okay with unlearning. Using the breath to find mindfulness around that. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Part of this unlearning is starting to recognize habits in the body. Start to shift forward to a tabletop and we'll find some organic cat-cow movements. Starting to notice and acknowledge your typical patterns. And I'm not saying to change them. I'm not saying that you have to do something different. But just becoming aware, is this serving me today? Is this what I need? Do I need to pull it back? Do I need to step it up? And relearning that idea of listening in to the body. Sometimes it feels good to close your eyes and just let the body feel instead of seeing. And when you're ready, we'll find a neutral tabletop. Lift your belly up and extend your right leg back. Right outer hip squares down, find some movement through your right ankle, and then turn your hip out, right toes face the right. Full breath in. Exhale, crunch your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, square your hip to your mat. And then place it back down, tabletop. Drop to your knees, start to crawl your fingertips back. Fingertips land behind you as you lift your sternum up towards the ceiling. Let your head fall back, opening the chest. Releasing that throat chakra, that space of truth, of knowing. Then come back to tabletop. Left leg extends back. Start to find some movement and we'll meet with a square hip down towards your mat. From there, turn your left toes out to the left. Inhale. Exhale, crunch, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch, knee to elbow. Shoulders stay square. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, square your hips. Left toes point down and then bring it back to tabletop. Start to crawl your fingertips back, head falls back, breathing. What is coming up? Then slowly, mindfully start to come back through center. We'll meet in a tabletop, hands under your shoulders. Come to a high plank. Inner thighs roll in and up as you firm your quads up, and then from your core, press to downward facing dog. Take some organic movement here. Again, just being aware, what do you typically do when you find down dog first time around? So maybe today you do the opposite. inner thighs roll in, quads firm up, and then inhale, lift to your heels. Exhale, drop your heels over to the right. Try to keep both shoulders square. Inhale through center. Exhale, drop your heels over to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, drop your heels. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step to the top of your mat. Bend your knees, let your belly rest on your thighs, and you can grab for your shins, for the back of your head. Just letting your elbows fall open, a little reminder to release your head. And drop your fingertips to your mat. You're in a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come to your thighs. Find a long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Feel the connection. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to your thighs, arch through your back. We're gonna start to undulate through the spine. So tuck your chin to your chest, start to roll up. When your head is on top of your shoulders, bend through your knees, arch through your back, chin to chest. Kind of like a wave. You can bring your feet hips width distance if that feels better, staying with the breath, letting it be nice and smooth. And when you're ready, we'll meet in a forward fold. Feet are hips width distance, grab for opposite elbows overhead. Bring your big toes to touch, bend your knees, slowly start to roll it up. Standing Shavasana, shoulders over hips. Full engagement through the body, quads firm up. Inhale, lift your shoulders. Exhale, roll them down your back. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, side body stretch. Left arm reaches up and over to the right. Left hip pulls back. Right shoulder scoops forward and up as you reach your fingertips towards the top left corner of your mat. Inhale through center. Exhale, side bend, other side. Reach up and over to the left. Hips bump to the right. Square your shoulders. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, Malasana, yogi squat. Heel toe your feet, mats width distance. Drop your tailbone down towards your mat. Hands come to your heart. Close your eyes. Feel the body, feel your inner truth. What do you need right here? It's okay to unlearn and do something different. We'll meet in a forward fold. Big toes come to touch. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to thighs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose, Urdhva Hastasana, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart, standing Shavasana. Inhale, roll your shoulders, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, side body stretch. So this time with breath, bump your hips to the left. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, other side, hips go right. Inhale, rise nice and tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Malasana, yogi squat. Feet comes mats width distance. Drop your tailbone down. Crown of your head lifts up towards the ceiling. Calling for what you need, accepting it, remaining open. We'll meet in that forward fold. Heel toe your toes to touch. Inhale, halfway lift, hands of choice. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart, down by your side. Inhale, roll your shoulders, reach up. Exhale, side bend. Last time. Can you bump your hips even farther to the left? Stay with the breath. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, other side, up and over to the left. Feeling that compression and then the length on the right hand side. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left leg steps back. We're in a low lunge. Right knee stacks over your right ankle and just start to find some movement, shifting forward and back. Try to keep your hips nice and low. Adjusting where you need, and it's okay. It's okay to not look like that model in the magazine. You're taking what you need. Start to drop your back knee to your mat. Press your right inner thigh open with your right hand. Let your weight fall into your left as you roll your right shoulder up and back, really getting into the hips. We hold a lot of tension there, so listening, feeling and listening. Slowly come back through center. Start to crawl your hands to the back of your mat. Inhale, modified side plank. Right arm extends to your ear. Exhale, open your heart up towards the ceiling. Bend your elbow. We'll take that as a flow with breath. So inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to side body as you open your heart to the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend, open. Full breath in, lengthen. Exhale, low lunge back to the top of your mat. Drop your forearms down. We'll come into a lizard stretch. And it's okay if you're not on your forearms. You can stay up on your hands if that's where your body feels the sensation. And we're not looking for pain. We're just looking for awareness. Pull your heart forward. You want to keep that length through the spine. Maybe you squeeze your right inner thigh in. You'll feel your low belly lift up and engage. Start to rise back to your hands if you're not already there. Dig your back toe, lift your back knee. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Big step forward. It's okay if it's not graceful. We're in a fold, top of mat. Shake it out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg steps back, low lunge. So we're just going to take it on the other side. Start to shift forward and back. You can keep your gaze down, or maybe you lengthen your heart forward and up, and that allows your gaze to fall forward. It's up to you. This practice is all for you. Take a full breath in. Exhale, release your back knee to your mat. You're going to press your left inner thigh open with your left hand. Just feeling that twist. Falling deeper into the breath as you roll your left shoulder up and back. Then start to release. Crawl your hands to the back of your mat. Inhale, modified side plank. Left arm reaches towards the back. Full breath in. Exhale, open your heart, elbow to side body. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to side body, pulling with resistance. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to side body. Open the heart, open the chest. Inhale, lengthen. Find that length, feel that length. Exhale, low lunge. Walk your hands back to the top of your mat. Maybe your forearms come down, so we'll find that lizard stretch. And wherever you land, that's where you land. If we stay in the same patterns, we will never grow. We will never know what else is out there, what other options we have, what might feel good. We'll never know if something works better for our body, or maybe what we're doing feels worse than what it could be. If you're not already up on your hands, slowly start to rise. Dig your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Big step forward, right foot meets your left. Shake it out side to side. Heel toe your toes back together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Step your feet back. Protract your shoulders. Press your mat away. Lift your belly up. Full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. This is just an option. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Return to your breath. That breath is a reminder to check in. As you breathe, feeling your belly pull towards your spine, that connection at your core. Inhale, lift your right leg high, go for length, point through your right toes. Exhale, open your hip. Now flex your foot. Flex it towards the left side of your mat. And inhale, three-legged dog, square your hips, find length. Exhale, right knee to nose. Low lunge, step your right foot through. Engage your core up away from your right thigh. Inhale, crescent, reach up overhead and breathe. So weight your tailbone down. If you feel this in your low back, hinge forward a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, side body stretch up and over to the right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, start to bend your back knee. And inhale, crescent rise. Exhale, lower, knee hovers. Inhale, lift. Again, inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And breathe. And start to drop your back knee down. Inhale, crescent moon, scoop your heart forward and up. Maybe you find a back bend. Lifting up and out of your hips, full breath in. Exhale, half split. Straighten through your right leg as you crawl your fingertips forward. Heart leads. As you breathe, focus on length in the inhale and softening on the exhales. Inhale, low lunge, shift forward. Exhale, modified side plank. Start to crawl your hands to the back of your mat. Lift your right foot. Option to find that quad stretch by flexing your heel to your glute and then kicking your foot into your hand. Press your hips forward, pull your belly to your spine, protect your low back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, low lunge back to the top of your mat. And keep your back knee down. We'll find the quad stretch. So grab for your left foot with your right hand. Maybe your left forearm releases down to your mat. And just breathing deeply through that sensation. Training the mind with the breath. Slowly start to release. Lift your back knee, step your right foot back. We're in a high plank. Option to take a chaturanga, option to press back to downward facing dog. And that is where we'll meet for the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, open your hip, flex your foot here. And then point your left knee up towards the ceiling. Inhale, three-legged dog, square your hips, go for length. Exhale, knee to nose. Low lunge, step it through. Make any adjustments. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, side bend. Reach up and over to the left. And you can grab for your right wrist with your left hand. That'll give you some extra pull. Inhale through center. Exhale, double lunge, hands to heart. Inhale, rise. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale, rise. Exhale, lower your back knee to your mat. Inhale, crescent moon, reach your arms up overhead. Find that back bend, lifting up and out of the hips. Exhale, half splits. And this is where we pause and breathe, using the stillness as a space to learn and grow. And it's okay to make adjustments. Inhale, shift forward, low lunge. Exhale, modified side plank, back of mat. Left arm reaches towards the back of your space. Start to lift your left foot. Find that quad stretch. So press your foot into your hand, pull your belly to your spine, and then press your hips forward. And it's going to be a constant dance between the three. Inhale, slowly release. Exhale, low lunge back to the top of your mat. Right knee stays down. And when you're ready, flex your heel to your glute. Find that quad stretch. You can come down to your right forearm. You don't have to. Just feeling it out. Then roll your top shoulder up and back. Finding that twist. Slowly release without slingshotting it. So just be mindful, protecting your back knee. Dig your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. We'll meet in downward dog. Hips are up and back. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Another full breath in. Open mouth, exhale, release, let it go. Slowly surrender your knees down to your mat. And we'll come into frog pose. So it feels good to face either the right or left side of your mat so your knees can be down on some padding. It's going to really be your inner thighs that you're resting on. And then your heels should be in line with your knees. So maybe start to walk your toes out to the side a little bit more if that feels good. And then we settle in. And this can be very intense in the hips. So maybe you're used to fidgeting. Today we'll stay. Just notice what it's like to change up that habit, to unlearn. You are capable to relearn anything. So even as the doubts start to come up, just returning to the breath, returning to that affirmation. I am capable of relearning anything. Slowly start to rise. It can be intense coming out of a pose, a deep hip opener. Bring your feet mats with distance. Just start to rock your knees side to side. And extend your right leg long. Bend your left knee. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, seated single leg stretch. So lower your chest towards your right thigh. Square your left shoulder down. And then pull your heart forward. As you really soften your left hip down in opposition. Feel this through the left side body. Option to stay here, option to find the twist. So maybe you wrap your right arm around your left knee as the left arm reaches up and over towards your right toes. Inhale, rise, and exhale, switch sides. Left leg forward, right foot in. Inhale for length, exhale, fold. Long flat back, right hip weights down towards your mat as your right armpit folds in towards your left inner thigh. Heart pulls forward. Option to stay right here. Option to find that twist. So start to wrap your left arm around your right thigh as the right arm reaches up and over towards your left toes. Maybe you spiral your chest up towards the ceiling by guiding your left shoulder forward and up. Full breath in. Exhale, slowly come out. Extend both legs long. Scoot all the way forward and we'll lower down to our backs with control for 3, 2, 1. Hug both thighs in nice and tight. Find some circles. Take some deep exhales as we start to slow down. And keep your right thigh hugged tight into your chest. Take a full breath in. Exhale, half happy baby. Bend your right knee into your right armpit. You can find some movement. The sole of your right foot is going to stay facing up towards the ceiling. And slowly release, right thigh curls in. Exhale, set it down. And inhale, left thigh hugs in nice and tight. Feel that compression. Exhale, half happy baby on the left. Left knee points down towards the mat in your armpit. You can rock your hips side to side. And inhale, hug your left thigh in. Feel the compression once more. Exhale, step it down to meet your right. Just let your knees fall open, hands rest on your hip creases. Recline butterfly. Just feel. What have you noticed today in your practice? What have you allowed yourself to see clearly and maybe relearn? Maybe you didn't relearn completely, but you're aware enough. And that's the first step. So settling in right here. If you want to take a more traditional Shavasana, go ahead and extend your legs long. And once you find comfort, just stay and just breathe. Slowly start to bring movement back into your body. Maybe your arms stretch long overhead. And then roll to your right or left side. Rest your ear on your bicep. that affirmation, I am capable of relearning anything. Find an easy seat, hands to heart. Take a full breath in and exhale, bow forward in deep, deep gratitude. Namaste.